And from the Mai Shiranui Dharma that for the side of Blacklist International portrayed to us how deadly and destructive it is in this Game 5. Potentially, this series will be flipping over to the favor of the side of HomeBois BSE Esports here. And this is the finalized draft here. Holler, do you have a specific draft that you give the favor or the edge to?
I mean, it's tough to call on this one. I do think that they're 50-50. The Yangjian Musang King really sticks out to me, but how does Just on the Musashi counter that?
I feel like it really comes down to these micro mechanics and all these big team fights here. Whoever gets the big team fight win, whoever gets the brawl or skirmish win will set the tone of this game, and the stakes of this game is really high because whoever wins this will be set with series points on their hand. This is Blacklist International taking on HomeBois BSE Esports 2-2 in terms of scoreline. Casters, you're live.
Thank you so much, Sagi. As we go into Game 5, as you rightly said, this is going to be for all the marbles in that sense of just being able to get the match point, put the pressure on. It's going to be key.
This is the pivotal game of the series, for sure. And I have this feeling that Musang King's Yangjian is your answer to the Guan Yu. We're going to see it later. He will definitely man up in the... Just run at me, bro. Run at me, bro, in the late game. Again, we're talking about Zihong's capability on the Mai Shiranui also. So both of the teams having an equal footing in terms of being a snowball type composition. Plus their farm lane also will depend on the items in the lane.
And something to take note of, we just did a little bit of a lane swap on the Blacklist side.
Okay.
Where Golden Kite is now in the bottom lane. He went to go help in the top to kind of start them off, but now Vivi getting run down.
This is the vintage Blacklist International rotation, like a standard rotation for the pro players in the PKL, like having that early start in the clash lane, use the teleportation, use the global presence of the teleportation, farm up and get a better gold advantage in this game. So now Blacklist International and HomeBois, if you are coming into a game number 5, which is a pivotal type of game, you will definitely be careful in terms of your movements.
Yeah, you have to be in this one. This is going to be key because Joshi needs to keep on pace with Musang King. That's definitely something to take note of. But Jihong, his pressure, his rotations are going to be super key again. 5 to 10 minutes in this game.
And I think it's going to also depend on Just's ability to block out Zihong and maybe catch out the channel. It's always 50-50 if you have a Musashi in your lineup, right? It will depend if he has the damage or will he just go in and die.
I've seen that too many times. Yeah, that could potentially happen. But I mean, I'm going to trust Justy to know when that tipping point is, when he's got those items, when he's going to feel comfortable. Because if you're looking at the rest of the squad, I mean, you have Dragon and Chammy1 who are going to help with the setup, and Golden Kite is also there with that damage.
Yes, sir. Again, the box from this Yixin is so scary. So HomeBois respecting the hell out of the early game, coming in from Blacklist International. But I kinda say that in this specific series, Chammy1 always having the upper hand in the wave clear in the top lane. So he always has the better rotation every time we see it. Again, not undermining the skills of Guiyu, but for the past, maybe past 5 games that we see, Chammy1 is the one who is always having that early lead.
Yeah, he's done a good job in terms of that laning, which is great. But I mean, when it comes down to it, the Guan Yu is all about that team fight, right? Hitting that proper angle. And now they have the board. Chaz is going to be joining up as well. They have 3 members of HBSC, and now they go for the Tremor Smash and to use it in return. He's going to be on point, but Musang King goes down as well as Jihong. Blacklist International find it, but now Guiyu looking to show up. The rest of Blacklist are there. They turn this around, and they get the pick off on a Guiyu as well.
3 free heroes for the Filipino Blacklist International Dragon with a huge setup. We were talking about Just G on the decision making on landing that ultimate, and that was the perfect ultimate, no hesitation whatsoever. Even though the Musang King Xiangjian is too big.
Yeah, but that was a huge mistake by Guiyu. I mean, he tried to make the play, but Musang King and Jihong were already killed. There was no reason to go in at that point.
It was not enough range. Miscalculation, I should say, for Guiyu on that situation. The pressure is on right now. for the side of HomeBois. Blacklist International will take a free Tyrant.
So pick this one up. I mean, you had a lot of that space, and Blacklist International, this is a great spot to be in. Every single time they've been winning
Yes, sir.
is they've had that lead, which is something that they play well with.
Great advantage coming in from Blacklist International in the early stages of this game, controlling the map. Again, just Chi, every time he has that ultimate, there's always a go time. So Blacklist International now getting the snowball that they want. It's a scary Guan Yu for Chami 1. But again, Mosang King has a plan. It's a Young Jan. We have a high win rate of Young Jans lately. It's like the flavor of the tournament.
Yeah.
But this time, there's no Dahlia. There's no
So
Dahlia
there's
to support
a
him.
minor win in that sense.
Yeah.
But now they actually find him. He's not going to be locked into the board, but he's taking a decent amount. The Tremor Smash is going to be used, but he's going to be picked up. Golden Kite chasing him down, getting that one.
The Hart brothers doing the play together with Chaz. They can now push this tower. What a pick of 4-0, no exchange whatsoever. No
Yeah.
casualties for Blacklist.
Yeah, no casualties, but now Jihong trying to make the play. The Duel of Death is going to be used as well. He's going to be backing off with this one. He does survive, but one thing to take note of is, yeah, Blacklist has 4 kills, but they just got their first tower.
Yes, sir. And that is a great map control in the bottom side. So Golden Kite will now freely farm up their red buff and maybe take some farm into this bottom side too. And now Blacklist International, the next plan is to go up in the top lane, force a team fight, probably risk one. Mosang King is here, pops the Hound.
Pops the Hound. He's going to look to go for this, but now the Tremor Smash is going to be
Whoa!
used and finds the nice little catch on the Dragon, but there's no follow-up.
Whoa!
Jay is stuck in the board. They're actually turning the flash away by Guyu. He will survive, but Jay is going to be left for dead.
And look at Golden. Golden will try the flank. Is Golden gonna go in? No. Blacklist International Dragon with a great box to, no pun intended, box out all of the initiations from our HomeBois. And now Blacklist in total control.
Yeah, total control on this one, turning it into a tower as well. And those are the kinds of movement you want to do. They had no Vanguard on this one. I mean, they've been pushing in by HBSE. So getting that tower with that kill, really huge for Blacklist.
Yes, sir. And what I like about Blacklist International is they immediately want to counter Mosang King's ability on that passive. Golden Kite immediately getting that Doomsday for that extra tick of damage to high HP users, and also look at the burn item from Dragon. So they don't want Mosang King to just move around freely in this hero. Again, it's not a dash type hero unlike the previous games, so they can definitely control him.
Yeah, and I mean, it's about that damage, right? Especially with Golden Kite, who had about a 1.3k net worth lead over VV. This is an opportunity for Blacklist to put a little bit more pressure on, but I think it's going to be thwarted with Guyu He.
Yes, sir. Guyu is like your key player right now for HomeBois to create that specific opportunity. Just Chido eyeing Mosang King. Okay, will he go?
Yeah, the reinforcements are on the way. Chami 1 is coming as well, but the Heaven and Earth mode, look at the turn. The Heroic charges there with that pushback.
They
have a decent amount of control under the tower. He goes, and with that duel, that they get the pick.
What a witty play for Chami 1, pushing him to the tower for that extra damage. Chami 1 and Just Chi working together, getting the Mosang King.
I mean, he was so patient, and he was like, Chami 1, come to the top lane. We got this kill. I mean, Mosang King was trying to fight, but the repositioning on this Guan Yu Chami 1 is so good.
Chami 1, code 1, typing in that code. 6-0 is the scoreline, ladies and gentlemen. Blacklist International, they need to hold on to this great lead that they have. Autumn Storm out for Golden.
Yeah, they find the Tremor Smash. It's going to be only on the Chami 1. Jin not getting too much value. The Tyrant is going to be picked up by Blacklist International. HBSC, again, just watching.
Blacklist International, yet again, with a great objective in their hands. Getting, of course, the Tyrant. They can actually bait out the Overlord after 30 seconds.
I mean, they can at this point. I mean, the big piece right now is it's the 9-10 minute mark, almost there. The bottom T2 is looking to go down, and HBSC really, they're down about 3k.
Yeah, and the problem for HBSE, their only initiating factor, I should say, is Guyu. Ze also can do it, but then again, you have a lot of dodge mechanic from Blacklist International. If you're a pro player, you definitely know when to jump out of the Tremor Smash, for sure. And based on the tournament, I've been seeing a lot of failed lay and po plays lately. I don't know. Maybe it's because the first time I shout gas. But then again, it's not really the main problem. Main problem right now is Blacklist International. They have great items to punish out the high HP heroes for the side of HBSE. In HBSE, having the Maestro Nui didn't really get the time that he wants in the early stages.
Actually, yeah, rightly so. You rightly pointed that one out. He hasn't got too much value out of Jihong, right? On that Mai, hasn't really got any. I mean, they've got 0 kills, right?
Yes, sir.
So he's got literally he has failed his job.
You have 2 types of blocks for the side of Blacklist International. Number 1, you have the Parasol, the second skill of the Arlie. Plus, you also have just the Musashi to counter out the Maestro Nui's skills. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now in the Tyrant dance once again. Blacklist International, are they baiting this? Will they turn to the hero? Zihong is here again.
Oh, he tries to go in for this one, but the Tyrant is going to be started on this. HBSE looking to wrap around. Jushy spots this one out. He does have his smite if they want to trade on this. Chammy 1 circling, prowling around, looking for the way out. But Guyu over the wall tries to fight Chammy 1, scares him away. The Tyrant is going to be leashed back in, still at half-life. And now Jushy looking to go for the board. The Tremor Smash is going to be used, but Musan King takes the Tyrant. The Tremor Smash is going to be on the 2. The dual death has been used. Jushy's been picked up, but they find Jihong in return. And it looks like 3 members of HBSE are down.
You get the Tyrants, we get the heroes. Chammy 1, they see me rolling. They hate it. 4 kills for Blacklist International.
Yeah, they find VV. They made sure that they left no stone unturned, but they find Musan King reigning free in the bottom lane. This is going to open things up for Blacklist even more as they take the mid T2.
I like the mindset. I like the heart. I'm not being biased. Sarcastically, 10-1. Ladies and gentlemen, Blacklist throwing everything into the kitchen sink. The decision making from Chammy 1 going 1v1 with Guyu, popping even the Frigid Charge to at least misposition HomeBois from that specific team fight. And now Blacklist will get the space, will get the Shadow Overlord. Blacklist is dominating at this point. I mean, 5K net worth lead at the 12-minute mark. HBSE reeling. They got their first kill on Adjusting, yes, but everything else has looked very sour for this HBSE squad. Oh my. Dragon also have the Splendor though. Yeah, I was mistaken. It was HBSE getting the Tyrant, but then again, Howler, 12 minutes into this game, I like the discipline coming out from Blacklist International. You also have Golden with the Daybreaker already. So even the Lianpo will be shredded down into pieces for sure. For this early, HomeBois, they need to land the Zihong. They need the Zihong X Factor here in this game.
Yeah, they do. But I mean, if you ever want a roll diff, you want it in the farm lane, and Golden Kite's got it. He's got a 3.3k net worth lead over VV, so his damage is going to be absolutely insane coming in this team fight.
Yes, sir. VV,
oh, they flash forward. Guyu actually misses the truth. He's going to walk back into shame. He expended the flash and the truth, got nothing.
Oh man, that was a crucial flash from Guyu. And Blacklist International knows this. There's the call, flash burn for Guyu. Blacklist International, they will utilize the Dragon. They also have the Spritelings. Can they push it?
To kind of push on this one. The top T3 though, slowly getting whittled down with Golden Kite doing some now the serious damage onto it. He just gets back with that light step, but they've already taken the mid or top T3.
Easy push right there for Blacklist International, just like taking candy from a baby. Again, those Chosen doesn't really land into like the main heroes that HomeBois want. Do you now transition into more assassin type for Mosang King? As Mosang King is usually the one creating the plays for this team.
They find Jay in a bad spot. He tries to burst ram, but the Bitter Farewell with that control, he does get over the wall with that Destined Encounter used onto him. Now this mid T3 is under siege. They set up the board.
Wow.
They lock in Jay, but that just creates space for Golden Kite, and they're on out.
That's a vintage Yixing ultimate just to push the tower. Blacklist International backing off getting the discipline that they need. Okay, relax. We're on a lead. We have 2 towers. Let's leave the mid lane. Let's leave the top lane. Now we are transitioning into the bottom side. It's now gonna get spicy from here on.
It's going to be even tougher for HBSE to somehow come back into this one. Down 8.5k. Blacklist International taking a Shadow Tyrant for free. They have full control of this game. They have map control. They have everything.
Oh man, we were expecting a stomp. Earlier, we were in the pre-prod. We were talking about the storyline. We were expecting a 4-1. The Blacklist International, man, just letting us know that, hey, wait, you guys are mistaken. We're here. We're the champions of the Philippines.
Yeah.
We countered Boom.
Yeah, we're not out of the woods yet, though. They still need to pull this one out as well as another game. But HBSC somehow looking to hold on this. They're going to try to deal with the minion wave. It's going to be very tough. There's pressure from all 3 lanes.
Blacklist International proving to everyone that they made the blueprint. They made the Filipino HOK blueprint. Now having all mega minions in this game, they might bait an Overlord, or will they go for a finish? Autumn Storm in for
Oh,
Golden.
they're deciding to go. Chaz is now going to be up in front. He had the nice
There's a
little
box.
board. There's 2 locked in this one, but there's no follow-up damage. It looks like it's too much risk. Blacklist International disengage.
Okay, honest defense coming in for the side of Homeboys. But Blacklist International will now take an Overlord. They will wait for this, and they will just push out all of the lanes. Homeboys. The problem is right now they can't really go out. They're really suppressed in their base. It's like 2020 once again.
Mask on, my friend, mask on.
Mask on.
HBSC, though, I mean, they have momentary like gaps where they can kind of leave their base, but the timing is so small where they can't really get too much out of this. Right now, it's all about just making sure and defending this crystal.
I kind of want to give props to Dragon in this game. 0 deaths, 6 assists. The Dragon just so great on those boxes. He's not using the world is my board for a damage. He's just using it to act as their main backs out. I should say.
Yeah.
Their main zone.
It's about control, and also they've been able to disengage with Dragon's play. He's been using the boards to the maximum value.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Blacklist International now pushing into the bottom side. They want to go home early. They want to finish this. They don't want that ultimate battle. Again, they're pushing all of the lanes. Homeboys waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike also. Can they defend this?
Yeah, the Shadow Vanguard is in the bottom lane. Joshi looking for the right target. And now
Here we
Jamie
go.
won the Story Green Dragon with that heroic charge. They find Guyu, they get that pick. And now Jihong has to run on back. He's taking so much damage. And now both members are all down. They have 4. And it looks like Blacklist International are going to take game 5.
Agents make some noise. It's 3-2.